everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner and Arlene's Travels. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is I'm going to give you a tour of our mini suite stateroom here on the Coral Princess. This is D718. And that we are side facing, you can see that side facing in the aft on the Coral Princess, port side. And I'll explain more about all that. But let's start right here at the beginning. Here is, we're almost done with this cruise. Chris and I have been on here since April the 10th. It is now Mother's Day on May the 11th. And we are fixing to disembark in a few days here, but I've done pretty well with my clothing. You can see here we have shelves in here, and I've already packed up some of my clothing that was through the Panama Canal. It was really hot there, and we're in Alaska now, and it's really cold. So I've had clothes for all seasons here in this on this cruise. Everyone has their own safe. You choose the code, and as you can see, plenty of storage in there and plenty of storage in the closet. If you need more hangers, which I did, they'll bring you more. Usually they're metal, but you will be given these hangers to begin with, nice wooden hangers, and some of them have clips on them like that. So also there's your life jackets that you don't need to use anymore. You don't have to go to a muster station anymore. Well, you do have to go to a muster station, but only to scan your medallion, but you don't have to go sit in a muster station any longer. So anyway, here's the bathroom. You can see it has two hooks on the back of the door there, and plenty ample space in here. Nice sink with a shelf below, and three nice shelves over there. Towel racks, toilet, of course, tub and shower combination, and a nice towel rack over here. Plenty of handholds, and it's been a rather rocky cruise this time through all parts of it, I'll tell you. So I've needed to hold on pretty well. So very nicely appointed bathroom. And as we would, watch your step when you go in there. So it says watch your step. So light switches on the outside. Then here we have a mirror and little shelf for you. And a trash can, also a trash can in the bathroom. As you can see, the walls in your stateroom are metal. They do have a covering over them, so do know that. And you can see here I have my, my map from my Alaska Cruise Companion book up there. We went through the Panama Canal. So I've got our certificates, and then just my family magnets, and this is our itinerary for this week. And as I said, we are in Juneau today. We have Ketchikan at sea, and then back to Vancouver, and then we will be going home. Full length mirror there. Just to let you know about the magnets, these are 40-pound magnets, hooks here, but they only hold 13 pounds if you hook them like that. But if you hook them on the ceiling that I can barely reach, they will hold 40 pounds. The ceilings are also metal. So just to let you know that. TV over the bed, across from the bed here, and big old mirror above the bed, and bedside tables on either side of the bed with a shelf and two drawers in both. Light switches there. These lamps do not have USB ports in them, but who knows by the time you cruise if they will or won't. So I don't know about that. Here I have more scarves. People always ask me what I do with my magnets and my magnets hooks. Well, here you can see our lovely steward. His name is Joseph, and he has been a wonder, let me tell you. He made us this little guy. I want to say he's a swan, maybe. And he was sitting in that chair over there holding holding the Princess Patter one night when we came in. Nice bucket that we do ask him to fill each day, and he does so sweetly. And a couple of more shelves down here. I got that ship model for my friend Scott Singer, who collects them. So I'm going to send that home with Barbara, who is going to see him before I will see him. This is something new that I bought with me this year, these little boxes, and that has come in really handy to keep extra things that I've purchased, and to keep things from being so cluttered in here, you know? You don't have a huge space to deal with or to work with on a cruise ship. So I thought this time that it would be a nice idea, and it has really worked out well. They fold up, they're lightweight, no problem, you know, with that. There used to be TVs that before they put them on the walls, there's one TV there and one TV over there. And before they put them on the walls, they had them sitting on these shelves. So this, which provides you with extra outlets up here. I'm not going to show you Chris's shelf because his medication is up there, but it's the same thing, only he only has one outlet on that side. So then you can see this is kind of the, oh, we're going to put some snacks out in our camera that we always have at the ready. I'll show you what we saw when we pulled up this morning, right outside of our door here. And this lovely eagle. What a beautiful, beautiful sight that was to see when we opened our curtains this morning. Then we have more shelving on this side, and there's a mini fridge underneath here. So, and the fridge works really well. Over here, we bring this. You can bring an extra power bank with you. Just make sure that it's not a surge protected power bank. More light switches. And again, no USB ports in the lights by these beds. You know, another shelf and 2 more drawers. Underneath the phone, I wanted to be sure to show you this. There are 2 USB ports. They do not work in this room. I'm sure in other rooms they do work. And this is an Australian plug, one of you guys told me. So, and then there are 2 more plugs here. And more light switches. And then up here, we do have a light with a USB plug here. And a little reading light. So there you go. That's pretty good. And a new hairdryer. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It used to be old and decrepit, and they replaced them, at least here in this room. I can't, you know, speak for the other rooms, but here in this room, they had replaced it. So also 2 drawers and another shelf in the desk area. So, you know, it's really cool to have all this in this little room. I'm really thrilled with everything that we have in here. It's lovely. So then we also have a couch. This is a sleeper couch. Beautiful new pillows, blankets from the Movies Under the Stars. He brought me 2 of them. I have one on the other end too, which I've needed a couple of times. This is where I keep my scooter, and it fits beautifully right there, and it fits through the door just fine. I will have a little commentary about this. I took the armrests off of my scooter, and I think it fits through better. So just a thought for you. If you're renting, ask them to take the armrests off maybe. Although I know a lady who rented one for this cruise and hers fits through just fine. So maybe they've already made that adjustment. This is my personal scooter that I don't use at home. I just use on cruise ships. So anyway, a nice chair and a lovely balcony. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful balcony. Very large. And 2 chairs, 2 ottomans, and a table. And it is covered. Yes, it is. Back here in the aft. Now, some that are more toward midship are not covered. So, just so you know that we are way in the aft, and I will take you out and show you a real nice perk for having this room here in just a second. We are 1, 2, 3, as you can see, 3 from the end here. So let's walk back through and I'll take you and show you a nice little perk for having this room. Okay, we're gonna walk through here and walk out into the hallway. You might see Joseph out here, I don't know. Oh, I think he's down the hall. But looky here, you take a right, and first of all, the laundromat is right there. I mean, real close. Hey there, I'm doing my room tour. Say, that is Joseph. Hello, Joseph.
How about you?
Oh, we're fine, thank you. I love that man. He has been amazing. This is my room tour. Amazing. You've been amazing. Amazing. We could not have done this cruise without you. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna walk out here and show him this back deck.
Okay.
All right, see ya. Okay, and then we go right back here. Open the door, watch your step, and look at this right off of the aft, you guys. Oh my word, this has been, we have had some stunning views out here. You can go all the way over to back to the port side. This is our side. And you look off the port. There's the back, that back cabin. I don't know what it is, whether it's a mini suite or a balcony. That would be a sweet cabin to have. There's people walking into Juneau there. Look at the mountains. Oh, you guys, it's about 45 degrees here today. Beautiful day in Juneau. And you can walk all the way across. The 4, I believe 7 you can look off of. That's the promenade deck. Then 8, that's 8, 9, 10, and then 11 all have back aft facing decks. So we're gonna walk all the way over here and you can look off of the starboard side. Starboard is the right side of the ship as you're looking forward, and port is your left. Port and left have 4 letters in each of their words. So here we go, all the way over here to the starboard side. Actually, I know the gentleman who is staying in this, and this is a balcony cabin, a regular balcony. It doesn't have a couch. So maybe that's what that is on the other side too. I am so sorry, you guys. I have been sick to my stomach. So if you hear me breathing heavy, that's why. I am weak as a kitten today, and all my friends are out doing their whale watch today with Jaylene's. And unfortunately, I'm missing that. So, but I'm getting a little something done anyway in here by giving you this. There is Tracy's Crab Shack. Right there, if you've heard of that, in Juneau, Alaska. So just to show you that. And we'll go back into the room and finish up here. Chris went out there. He's out there somewhere taking a walk. And I'll show you my door as we walk up. You know, we have the medallion here with Princess. And as we get close to my door, you'll see that it will unlock automatically. Let me show you the laundry room real quick while we're here, huh? I'll show you this real quick. Laundrette. These machines work like a charm. I am telling you, they work like a charm. It's $4 to wash, $4 to dry. That's gone up about by $1. You can buy your soap, bleach, and softeners here. You take your medallion and you scan it to get your however many tokens you need to run the machines. They do have ironing boards and irons. They're free to use, and a sink and a TV in here to entertain yourself if you would like. So this is lovely. Just lovely, and so convenient for us. It has been so convenient. Now, we are elite and we get free laundry, but we've chosen to do our own because it takes longer to get it back than it does for us to just do it. Anyway, I've had Cheryl right beside me there, and she gave us these lovely magnets. Your doors are metal, and my medallion is not working to open the door right now. Of course not when I'm doing this. So if it doesn't work, just touch your medallion. And it still might not work. There we go. And it opens automatically. There we go. Usually will unlock when you get to it. So that is your tour of D718, an aft side facing mini suite here on the beautiful Coral Princess, which is my absolute favorite ship in the Princess fleet. Absolutely my favorite. Anyway, you guys, I hope all is well with everyone. And anyway, I'll go into some final words here and say thank you all so much for stopping in here today. For those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all of that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.